feel very fortunate and I feel very blessed to be a child in many cultures. I get to call 2 countries my home. How do you own up and embrace that part of you that is Latina, or is that it's a different culture, but at the same time, you know, you live here in the United States. When I'm thinking about what I want people to see, I want them to see my 2 worlds. I am Lisbeth Carolina Arias, and Descalza is a handcrafted fit-for-you clothing brand where we source our textiles from Latin America, specifically my home country El Salvador and Guatemala, and then we bring the fabrics here and create unique statement pieces in North Carolina. I think it's important to reflect your heritage because it's part of who you are, and sometimes I want people to see how colorful and beautiful it is, and these vibrant, beautiful colors full of rich history. This is why I'm creating Descalza. I want you to see what I see when I go home, and these textiles represent that. I was born in El Salvador, and when I was 2 years old, my mother brought me here to the United States. We took a plane and we came here and have been living in Sanford for about 24 years.
Llegué acá a los Estados Unidos en 1994. Conmigo me traje a mi hija de 2 años y medio. Era mi sueño aprender a coser. Cuestión de que no la pude cumplir en mi país porque no tenía, digamos, los recursos. Uno viene prácticamente descalza. Llega a este país sin nada, nomás con la ilusión, la esperanza y la fe de llegar a hacer algo. Desde que llegué a este país, mi primer trabajo fue en una compañía, a coser.
My mother was a seamstress, and when I was about 11 or 12 years old, I started to pick up that trade. My family wasn't able to go to college. I'm the first one in my family to come here. In 2012, I was doing an internship in Panajachel, Guatemala, and spent a summer there, and I worked with the Mayan women. And this is the first time that learning about these textiles, and I'm watching them and I'm seeing them, and what really hit home was the fact that these women look like me. When you're growing up in the United States, a lot of times you don't see your reflection in your work, and you don't see other people doing the same thing you do. The fact that we had something in common, and the fact that these textiles, my roots were in there. It stayed with me, the fact that these textiles are kind of a reflection of my own history. My life would have been completely different if my mom decided not to bring me here. I have so many more opportunities. I've learned so much. I've been able to go to college because I'm here, because I'm living in the States. But when I'm in El Salvador, I can't help but feel like I need to do something here. Like, this is my home just as much as North Carolina is. With Descalza, it allows me to work with these artisans because unfortunately their craftsmanship is dying because no one knows about it. So I'm hoping that I can create these opportunities for the artisans, but at the same time have the opportunity for the skill not to die off. When I was thinking about Descalza, I was like, I need help in creating this stuff. Like, I can prototype, I can sample, but I can't be sewing for, the entire time. I'm not going to run a business. One day I'm just walking, and then all of a sudden I get this call. I meet Doña Magdalena. She is the perfect person for the job. Doña Magdalena and myself. So the passion that I have for creating this, for designing this, for For Descalza, she has the same passion in the sewing, in the making of it. Any sort of challenge, she loves it.
Ha sido una experiencia maravillosa. Mi papel es manufacturar. Ella me trae los patrones, ella me dice quiero esto y yo pues, lo corto y lo confecciono. Me siento muy orgullosa de compartir las cosas pues, hechas en nuestros países. Hechas por manos humildes, por manos trabajadoras. Eso para mí es un orgullo que yo no quiero ni desperdiciar ni el último pedacito que se cae. Porque yo me siento orgullosa de mis raíces. Eso para mí es bonito.
These textiles, how they're made, their patterns, the colors, everything is a reflection of our history, of our heritage. And it's not art that's just put together. It's every single component of it has a meaning, and it's rooted back to our beginnings, how the country began, how the mines used to work. I couldn't help but see how my friends that also identify as a child of many cultures, you know, their families from Latino America. And so it just stayed in my mind how like here is this group of people that are proud to be where they're from, they're proud of their heritage, they don't want to let that go. And then here in Latin America, there's these people that are creating these textiles that represent our heritage. When I think of fashion, I think of it as a tool. I think of it as, this is my opportunity to say something to this world and to say something to the people that I'm going to pass by today. With fashion, you have the opportunity to voice your opinion. There's the opportunity you can start the conversation. There's the opportunity that you can take away those stereotypes and those misconceptions that they have of you, because now you have the opportunity to tell them, like, this is my story, this is who I am, and this is why I love being who I am.